Hello guys, welcome to English Tool and the playlist that you are gonna learn 80% of English grammar in 20 sessions. Ready to take a trip into the future? Today we are going to talk about the future simple tense using will and going to. These are your two best buddies when you want to talk about what's going to happen, whether it's making plans, predicting the weather, or even deciding on the spot. Will and going to have got your back. Well, let's check them out. Okay, fine. First of all, let's see what the future simple tense is. The future simple helps us talk about things that haven't happened yet, but we think will happen. It's like having a crystal ball that helps you to see tomorrow. You can use two different ways to talk about the future, will or going to. Let's see when and how to use them. Okay, first of all, let's talk about will. We use will for decisions made right now. For example, I'm thirsty, I will get some water. Look, that's a quick decision. Or, oh no, it's raining, I will grab my umbrella. So look, they are the decisions made right now. And we also use will for predictions about the future. For example, I think it will snow tomorrow. That's just a prediction about the future. Or she will be famous one day. And we also use will for offers. For example, I will help you. You see, will jumps in when you are either predicting the future or making a decision on the spot. Pretty cool, right? Now let's talk about going to. This phrase is like a planner. It helps you talk about things you have already decided to do or things that are definitely going to happen. As I said, we use going to for future plans or intentions. For example, I'm going to visit my grandma this weekend. So look, it's a plan, so we use going to. Or we are going to watch a movie tonight. Look, it's a plan. And we also use going to for predictions based on evidence. Be careful, based on evidence. For example, look at those dark clouds. It's going to rain. Look, you can tell by looking at the sky, so it is based on evidence. Or he's running so fast, so he's going to win the race. We predict something based on evidence. So going to is like your future planner. Okay, so far so good, but let me break them down and let's compare will and going to see when to use each one. Picture this. You are at a restaurant and you haven't decided what to order yet. Suddenly, you see something you like on the menu and you say, I will order the pizza. Look, you just made the decision on the spot. Well, you use will. But let's say you walked into the restaurant already knowing what you wanted. Now you say, I'm going to order the pizza. Because you had planned this ahead of time. See the differences? Will is for when you decide at the moment and going to is for plans you have already made. Okay, perfect. Now let's see the structure and more examples about will. The formula for making a sentence with will is subject plus will plus verb. She will travel. But what if we want to make it negative? We use this formula, subject plus will not plus verb. For example, they will not attend. But we also can transform will not into the form of won't. They won't attend. They won't attend or they will not attend. Both of them are true. And to make a question, we just need to swap the will and the subject. For example, will you be there? It's piece of cake, isn't it? And now let's get to the structure of to be going to. The formula is subject plus am, is, or are to be verbs plus going to plus verb. For example, I am going to study. And if we want to make it negative, we add not to be verbs. For example, he is not going to play. Look, we add not to be verb. And for the question, you just need to swap subject and to be verbs. For example, are they going to buy that car? Okay, now let's practice. Fill in the blanks based on the information given in. Pause the video and try to answer these two questions. Okay, look at the first one. The information said decision made right now. So tomorrow I will clean my room. Remember, we use will for decision made right now. And look at the second one. This weekend I will visit my friend or I'm going to visit my friend. Look at the information. I have already planned it, so we use going to. This weekend I am going to visit my friend. And that's all about the future simple using will and going to. Now you can talk about your future plans, make predictions, and decide things on the spot. So go out there and start talking about all the amazing things you will or are going to do. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Until future videos, goodbye.